So, I guess I should talk about that clickbait video. I was not expecting that many views on that type of subject. I never really noticed till just now how my beard and the brick wall behind me look about the same color. Pretty odd. But, so about that clickbait. I had 16 views. A lot of you I expected, a lot that I just did not. I thought it was funny. I thought about it at work just to, I don't know, stir the pot a little bit, to test the waters, to see the outcome, throw the pebble in the pond, like just to check a ripple effect of all the things that would happen if I made a video like that, just titled that. Obviously, it ruffled some feathers. I was not expecting feathers ruffled, but it did, surprisingly enough. Yeah, 16 people. Now, my question is, after seeing that, is which ones of you were worried that I was in a relationship, and which ones were excited that I was in a relationship? Because a lot of people don't come out and say certain things when it comes to that sort of situation. I mean, a lot of people, myself included, can't just throw out what we're feeling at any given time, specifically when it comes to different people. So it's always interesting to see how something like that could stir the emotions in other people. Call it an experiment, to say the least. It's hard for me to be in an actual relationship. I was broke so terribly, and I'm still so, I don't know, in love with that person. But, it's gotten better. It's gotten better. I've got a high pain tolerance, as I told her last. Tapping on crumbled walls built around my heart. And it makes it hard when we talk about relationships. That's a lot of the things that me and my therapist are talking about really in heavy lately, is because he wants me to get to a part where I feel open enough to trust somebody else with me. I've been working on myself pretty heavily, a lot lately, not just mentally but physically. Getting my teeth taken care of, and got a new car, and just doing things for me. In the next couple of months, I'll have my house all to myself. Nobody will be here but me, which is going to be nice, but it's also going to be a little lonely in some regards. But no, back to the relationship stuff. It would be nice, but My biggest problem, I guess, in any time that I want to get into a relationship is the fact that I want somebody to treat me how I treat them. You know, I want somebody who will go above and beyond for me like I go above and beyond for them. You know, love isn't a contest. It really isn't. Um, we all know what we're capable of doing when it comes to certain things. And I already treat people as best as I can in that regard. You know, so now, like, I think now I'm more fastidious of my heart. There are, yes, there are certain people in this world that if they came up to me today and was like, hey, I want you, I'd be like, all right, down, let's do this, you know? I can count on one hand those types of people. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. They always say that the heart wants what the heart wants, even if we don't get those sorts of things, which I'm coming to understand that completely. I'm not one that's going to settle. You know, everybody's like, oh my God, don't settle. Find somebody that, you know, blah 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 blah. And I don't think. I think everybody has some sort of quality that I love completely. What I'm doing now is, I don't know, trying to hide out from the red flags. Um, you know, again, there's still lots of stuff that me and my therapist have been talking about. Because, hey, I'm great. I'm fantastic. I love hard. I do go above and beyond for people. And so I can see why people would want to be in a relationship with me. Though I also have my bad points. Again, because I expect people to treat me how I treat them, and, you know, most people don't. I'm saying 99% of people I've met in my entire life have not. I think only one person, and I've talked about her before, has ever made me feel like, oh my God, this is it. Like, this is the person that's, you know, going to make me not want anybody else. Um, but that doesn't mean that I don't want anybody else. You know, there are, I don't know, being completely candid, there's probably right now uh, a couple of people that I would love to get into a relationship with. But excuse the dog, he is going insane. But there's something stopping me um, from just jumping in. And I don't, you know, that's still something that um, me and the therapist are talking about. I cannot wait till my house is empty. Alright, where was I am literally watching something. I had to pause for a bit, so sorry about that. But yeah, me and my therapist are working through a lot of my problems when it comes to relationships. I am, you know, I'm at a point where I realize how great I am. I realize the amount that I put into anyone, a friend, you know, a lady, and everything else. I don't know. My insecurity still thinks that nobody really wants me, and those that, you know, I don't know, the ones that I want definitely don't want me. Um, but I mean, that's kind of how life works sometimes. I don't know. I may still have a long way to go before I am ready to just say, you know what? Okay, here I am. Let's talk about a relationship. Let's define what you put into the relationship because I put in a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. Always have. Um, so, yeah. Until I can get to a point where um, it's on equal ground. If I treat you like an amazing person, I would hope that I also be treated the same. So sorry that my clickbait may have made people angry, um, but I thought it was funny. Put yourself in a line. Line A are people who were excited for me to be in a relationship. Line B are the ones who are not excited for me to be in a relationship, just so I can see what the going rate is here. I'm hot on the menu here. So, until the next one, maybe more funny stuff. I don't know. These vlogs really haven't been funny since I stopped doing Fan Service Friday, but maybe we'll come back. Who knows? Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm going to play more video games.